My beloved brothers and sisters, we live in a world full of noise. There is the constant buzzing of devices, the chatter of people, the burden of responsibilities, and the never-ending to-do lists that scream for our attention. But amid all of this noise, there exists a hidden treasure, the silent prayer. The quiet moments when your lips barely move, your heart trembles, and your soul calls out to its creator in a voice that none can hear but the one who fashioned you from clay. That is where the true power of prayer lies. Not always in the loud supplications, but often in the silent ones, the ones drenched in sincerity and humility. Allah Almighty says in the Quran, "Call upon your Lord humbly and in private. Indeed, He does not like the transgressors." Surah Al-A'raf 755. This verse is a blueprint for powerful connection dua that is whispered or even unspoken but heartfelt. Sometimes the most powerful dua is the one that never escapes your lips but rises straight from the core of your broken heart to the throne of the most merciful. My beloved brothers and sisters, in a world overwhelmed by constant noise and distractions, there exists a profound sanctuary in the silent whispers of the heart. The power of prayer in silence is a treasure often overlooked, yet it holds the key to a deeper connection with our Creator. When the heart whispers, the heavens listen. In the stillness of the night, when the world sleeps and distractions fade, the soul finds its voice. It is in these moments that our most sincere prayers emerge, not through eloquent words, but through the silent cries of our hearts. These unspoken supplications, born from genuine need and humility, ascend directly to the one who understands us better than we understand ourselves. Consider the story of Prophet Zakariya, peace be upon him. In his old age, yearning for a child, he turned to Allah in a private supplication. His prayer wasn't a public display, but a quiet plea from the depths of his heart. Allah responded to his silent call, granting him Yahya, John, a righteous son. This teaches us that our most heartfelt prayers need not be loud, they need to be sincere. Silence in prayer is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to the strength of our faith. It reflects our trust in Allah's knowledge of our needs, even when we struggle to articulate them. When we raise our hands in dua, even without words, Allah hears the intentions and emotions behind our gestures. He is closer to us than our jugular vein, aware of our innermost thoughts and feelings. The tranquility found in silent prayer allows us to focus entirely on our connection with Allah. Without the distractions of the external world, our hearts can fully engage in worship. This deep personal interaction fosters a sense of peace and contentment, reminding us that we are never alone. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is always near, ready to listen to the silent whispers of our hearts. Dailymotion.com. Moreover, silent prayer cultivates humility. It strips away any pretense, leaving us vulnerable and honest before our Creator. In these moments, we acknowledge our dependence on Allah, recognizing that He alone has the power to grant our requests and alleviate our burdens. This humility is the essence of true worship, drawing us closer to Allah and strengthening our faith. In a world where status and recognition often define our worth, it's essential to remember that our true value lies not in worldly accolades, but in our humility before Allah. The act of sujood, prostration, is the epitome of this humility. When we place our foreheads on the ground, we are at our most vulnerable, acknowledging our dependence on the Almighty. This position, though physically the lowest, elevates us spiritually, bringing us closer to our Creator. Sujood is not merely a ritualistic act. It's a profound expression of submission and devotion. In this state, we detach from the distractions of the world and focus solely on our relationship with Allah. It's a moment where our hearts speak louder than our words, conveying our deepest fears, hopes, and gratitude. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "The closest a servant comes to his Lord is when he is prostrating." This closeness is not about physical proximity, but about the alignment of our hearts with the will of Allah. In sujood, we find solace and strength. It's a refuge for the weary soul, a place where burdens are lifted and hearts are healed. When faced with trials, turning to sujood allows us to seek guidance and comfort from the one who knows us better than we know ourselves. It's in these silent moments of prostration that we often find the answers we seek and the peace we crave. .in.pinterest.com. Moreover, sujood is a reminder of our purpose. It reinforces the understanding that our lives are not solely for the pursuit of material success, but for the worship and obedience of Allah. By regularly engaging in sujood, we cultivate a sense of mindfulness and gratitude, recognizing the countless blessings bestowed upon us. This practice fosters a heart that is content, patient, and resilient in the face of adversity. Not underestimate the power of sujood. It's a gift, a means to connect with our Creator on the most intimate level. In a world that often pulls us in various directions, sujood anchors us, reminding us of our true purpose and the source of our strength. May we strive to make sujood a regular part of our lives, seeking closeness to Allah and finding peace in His presence. In moments when the world seems deaf to our cries and our hearts are burdened with unspoken pain, it is in these very instances that Allah is closest to us. The silence of our supplications does not diminish their power, rather it amplifies the sincerity and depth of our connection with our Creator. When we feel isolated and unheard by those around us, we must remember that Allah is always near, listening to the whispers of our hearts. In the stillness of the night, when tears flow silently and words fail to express our anguish, Allah hears every sigh and knows every sorrow. The Quran reminds us, and we have already created man and know what his soul whispers to him, and we are closer to him than his jugular vein. Surah Qaf 50-16. This verse is a testament to the intimate knowledge Allah has of our innermost thoughts and feelings. Even when we cannot articulate our pain, Allah understands and responds with mercy and compassion. Consider the story of Prophet Ayyub, Job, peace be upon him, who endured immense suffering and loss. Despite his trials, he turned to Allah in silent prayer, expressing his unwavering faith and patience. His supplication, "Indeed, adversity has touched me, and you are the most merciful of the merciful," Surah Al-Anbiya 21-83, exemplifies the power of turning to Allah in times of hardship. Allah responded to his silent plea, restoring his health and blessings, demonstrating that sincere silent prayers are never in vain. When our hearts are broken and we feel overwhelmed by life's challenges, it is crucial to seek solace in silent prayer. These moments of quiet reflection and supplication allow us to reconnect with Allah, finding strength and comfort in His presence. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, taught us that Allah is with the broken-hearted and He responds to their sincere prayers. Embracing this understanding can transform our perspective on suffering, viewing it as an opportunity to deepen our relationship with our Creator. In our daily lives, we may encounter situations where we feel misunderstood or unsupported by those around us. During these times, turning to Allah in silent prayer can provide the reassurance and guidance we seek. By entrusting our concerns to Him, we acknowledge His supreme wisdom and mercy, allowing us to navigate life's difficulties with patience and resilience. This practice not only strengthens our faith, but also fosters a sense of inner peace and contentment. Furthermore, silent prayer serves as a means of self-purification, enabling us to reflect on our actions and intentions. Through introspection and sincere supplication, we can identify areas for personal growth and seek Allah's forgiveness and guidance. This process of self-improvement aligns us more closely with the teachings of Islam, promoting a life of righteousness and devotion. In the quiet moments when the world fades away and it's just you and your thoughts, have you ever felt a profound sense of peace? It's in these moments of solitude that we often find our true strength. When we turn to Allah in silent supplication, we tap into a wellspring of resilience and tranquility that fortifies us against the trials of life. In the stillness of the night, when the distractions of the day have subsided, our hearts become more receptive to the whispers of our souls. It's during these times that our private supplications, made in the secrecy of our hearts, ascend to the heavens. Allah, in His infinite mercy, hears every silent plea, every unspoken word, and every tear that falls without a sound. Consider the story of Prophet Zakariya, peace be upon him. In his old age, yearning for a child, he turned to Allah in a private supplication. His prayer wasn't a public display, but a quiet plea from the depths of his heart. Allah responded to his silent call, granting him Yahya, John, a righteous son. This teaches us that our most heartfelt prayers need not be loud, they need to be sincere. When we engage in private supplication, we are not seeking the approval or admiration of others. Instead, we are nurturing a personal relationship with our Creator. This intimate connection strengthens our faith and provides us with the fortitude to face life's challenges with grace and patience. Private supplication allows us to be honest with ourselves and with Allah. In these moments, we can confront our fears, acknowledge our shortcomings, and seek guidance without the fear of judgment. This self-awareness is a crucial step in personal growth and spiritual development. The strength derived from private supplication is not just emotional or psychological, it manifests in our actions and decisions. When we consistently turn to Allah in private, we develop a sense of accountability and purpose that influences our behavior in public. Our private devotion becomes the foundation upon which we build our character and integrity. Furthermore, private supplication teaches us humility. By acknowledging our dependence on Allah, we recognize that our successes and achievements are not solely the result of our efforts, but are blessings bestowed upon us. This humility fosters gratitude and compassion, qualities that strengthen our relationships with others and enhance our sense of community. In times of hardship, private supplication serves as a refuge. When we feel overwhelmed by the weight of our problems, turning to Allah in solitude provides comfort and reassurance. It reminds us that we are never alone and that our struggles are known and understood by the one who created us. The consistency of private supplication also instills discipline. By setting aside time each day to connect with Allah, we cultivate a routine that reinforces our commitment to our faith. This discipline extends to other areas of our lives, promoting balance and stability. Moreover, private supplication encourages introspection. As we reflect on our thoughts and actions, we become more mindful of our intentions and the impact of our behavior. This self-examination leads to personal accountability and motivates us to strive for continuous improvement. The power of private supplication lies in its ability to transform us from within. By fostering a deep personal connection with Allah, we develop inner strength that empowers us to navigate life's challenges with resilience and grace. This inner strength radiates outward, influencing our interactions and inspiring those around us. In conclusion, private supplication is a profound practice that nurtures our spiritual well-being and fortifies our character. By embracing this intimate form of worship, we unlock a source of strength that guides us through life's journey, enriching our lives and the lives of those we encounter.